Hi everybody in my TSTO Harry Potter group and YouTube channel. Okay, so today's video is going to be on Year 7, Chapter 42, A Study in Green. So this one here is going to be investigating Olivia Green. I think that's her name. So in this one here, we're going to do some, we're going to meet with Sikander in Muggle Studies. So let's go there right away. Okay. Talk to Sikander. Here we go. It's an interesting guy. Hello, Professor Sikander. Oh, hello there, Mr. Baby. What a delightful surprise. I was just preparing for an upcoming lesson. Have you seen one of those devices before? Muggles use them too. I can't wait to learn about it. Great. How can I help you today? I had a question regarding a recent lesson. Really? That's fantastic. What lesson did you have a question about? And we'll just pick whatever, don't really matter. Here we go, roller skates. I wanted to learn more about roller skates. Ah, amazing roller skates. The coolest way to get around circa 1977. Yes, exactly. What did you want to know? Well, I was just wondering who invented them. The first patented roller skates were invented by a Belgian named John Joseph Merlin in 1760. They were difficult to steer and had no braking mechanism, resulting in many injuries. Wow, Merlin like the wizard? Exactly. Coincidence? I think not. One has to wonder whether Mr. Merlin wasn't a wizard himself. Thanks, Professor. Muggle culture sure is fascinating. Isn't it? I'm so glad you've taken an interest. Yes, well, it can be hard to find time for all my interests between class, friends, and everything else. Tell me about it. You must understand what that's like better than most. Professors are always busy. Yep, busy, 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 but one can always find time for small entertainments. Yeah, like what? Keep this between us, but I have a pinball machine in my quarters. Isn't that something? And that's just me, just for me, and the other professors are much more audacious and outgoing than I am. Really? What do you mean? Let me tell you. Actually, perhaps I shouldn't say. Every professor deserves their privacy after all. Of course, I was just curious. Besides, you couldn't possibly know what every professor does in their spare time. Oh, but I do. I swear, just ask. Okay. Yeah. Can he get enough of frog choir music? He'll listen to it for hours. Yeah. I suppose a personal garden she loves to tend. This is Filch's idea of a good thing. Professor McGonagall, Kettleberg, Flitwick, Snape, Sprout. There we go. That went fast. Professor Sikander, I'm impressed. You really do know what Hogwarts professors like to do for fun. It's merely the power of observation. That's an important skill in Muggle studies. It's an important skill in many cases, Professor, but I noticed you didn't mention Professor Green, the new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher. Since she's so new, I don't suppose you know what she likes to do for fun. I do indeed. I happen to know she likes to spend the early afternoon writing in her journal in the courtyard. Wow, Professor, you sure are on top of things around Hogwarts. Oh, stop. As I said, it's merely the power of observation. Well, I must be off. I've just got to see if I can track down some roller skates so I can keep learning about them. For a truly authentic roller skating experience, make sure there's some disco music playing in the background. I'll be sure to keep that in mind, Professor. Thanks for your time. Now, Mr. Blender, where were we? Sneaky, wasn't he? Spy on Professor Green. Meet me in the courtroom so you can spy on Professor Green. Okay. Spy on Professor Green. Let's go there. Here we go. Thanks for meeting me on such short notice, Talbot. I've just learned Professor Green's favorite pastime is journaling here in the afternoons. I thought we could spy on her or look for any suspicious activity. Of course, I'm not sure why you thought I, of all people, would be well suited for a spy mission, but look, there's Professor Green. Hide here. See, Talbot, I knew you'd be helpful. You got eyes like a hawk. That's exactly what we need to watch Professor Green from a safe distance. Now tell me, does it look like she's up to anything suspicious? Looks to me like she's doing a bit of writing. Just like you said. We need to get a look into that book. I'm not sure there's anything suspicious about writing, Grogu. In fact, it can be quite therapeutic. It's what she's writing that could be suspicious, Talbot. Of course, and I'm not saying I doubt you. After all, Professor Green is connected to R, and her sudden appearance as DADA professor doesn't bode well. Well, what suspicious things do you really think she could be writing about? Information about R. It could be anything, including information about R. I see. I suppose when I'm journaling, all manner of secrets come spilling out. All right, perhaps I can get a better angle and read a bit of that book. That was close. Consider my feathers ruffled. I have no interest in being caught spying on two teachers. After all, a good spy is never caught. Then quick, let's move while they're distracted. We can get a bit closer and listen in. This is a perfect opportunity to learn more about our new Defense Against the Arts teacher. I'm clueless. I just realized the ADA is Defense Against the Dark Arts. Oh, I'm slow. Okay, let's see if we can get through this. I don't know. Come on. Wish there was a way you could just speed through when you got enough energy, instead of having to go through all this. There we go. It's an interesting story, actually. Professor Green claims she's thrilled to be back and has nothing but pleasant memories of Hogwarts. I see, but I'm afraid I don't follow. That's suspicious? You don't find that odd, that she has pleasant memories? Yes. Hogwarts is many things, but it's so wrong to call it pleasant. Talbot, Professor Green searched for the cursed vaults with Jacob when she was at Hogwarts. Students and teachers were cursed. Her friend died. And all of it was due to manipulations of R. I pressed too fast, sorry. Do those sound like pleasant memories to you? When you put it that way, no. But we don't really know anything about her involvement with R or the curse vaults. She said she could be covering for something, or there could be more to the story than we heard so far. You're right, something's off here, but I think we learned all we can from spying. Perhaps it's time to deepen our investigation. Let's gather the Circle of Kana and tell them what we've learned so far. Then we can discuss next steps. If I go too fast, sorry, ADHD. I've got a problem with that. So bear with me. I love doing these videos. I just have to learn to slow down. And don't tap so fast. Here we go. Update the circle. Okie doke, here we go. All right, everyone. Talbot and I spied on Professor Green in the courtyard. She was writing in her journal, but we couldn't get a good look at what was in there. And she didn't say anything about R? Nice spying, really. I don't suppose you learned anything useful. Sure we did. Olivia's thrilled to be back at Hogwarts. She doesn't seem to have a care in the world. And you think that's something to worry about? Yes, she's being deceptive. It's clear she has something to hide. She's been through the same difficult experiences as Jacob. He carries those with him everywhere he goes. Oh yeah, it's written all over his face. Anyone pretends to be normal after all that is clearly twisted. If only we could see what's in that notebook, we'd know for sure. Brilliant idea, Grogu. We should just steal the notebook. That's not exactly what You said it yourself. If we can read the notebook, we'll know for sure whether she's hiding something. You seem way too excited about attempted robbery. But if there's information about R in that journal, it could be worth the risk. Heist time! And if we're going to do this, we need to come up with a foolproof plan and a good name. Okay. We're just going to speed through this. Okay, I'm just going to rush this. Here we go. Alright, if we're going to pull off this heist, it sounds like we need to keep the team small. And that team will be called Kana Caper Crew. KCC. This is a 3-person operation. 1 lookout and 2 to search the office. I volunteer myself. Everyone knows that I'm the quietest one here. When I want to be. And I can be the lookout. I always know when I'm about to get in trouble. Alright, team, our goal is to get in, grab the journal, and get out. Nothing more, nothing less. Come on, Kana Caper Crew. Okay. There we go. It's getting very interesting. I'm liking these later chapters, actually. I wish I would have started these videos before, but I just got back into the game, so. Okay, here we go. And we're in. The little Aloe Mora goes a long way. You'd think a defense against a dark arts teacher would have a better way to lock their office. Maybe she hasn't had a chance to set up better security yet. I wonder if there might be a trap in there. So, this is where defense against the dark arts teachers go to work when they're not in class. There's a lot of great stuff in here. It seems like a waste to limit our search to evidence of memory tampering. What do you think, Roku? Should we liberate a few valuable items while we're at it? Yeah, it wouldn't be right. We can't just steal from Professor Green. It wouldn't be right. It's one thing to take items from Mr. Felt's office that he confiscated from students, but everything here belongs to Professor Green. We don't even know if she's done anything wrong. So Professor Green is working with her, then it'd be okay to steal from her. That's why you always get caught, Jay. You don't know when to quit. Hey, I'm an entrepreneur. Can you blame me for exploring every opportunity? Let's just focus on the mission, Jay. Keep watch while Tonks and I search for the notebook. Your partner in crime is here to help, and I promise I'll try not to knock anything over. I'm glad you're here, Tonks. Now let's see what we can find. Okie doke. Let's get to her. 5 stars I need. Alright, let's see. They're going to do their little searching. Do. Click, 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 click. Need some music while I'm clicking. I'd have the background music on, but I'm afraid no one can hear me, and I don't know what it's like for copyright or anything. I don't know that stuff. I'm new to this. There we go. Afternoon break is almost over. Have you found anything yet? Professor Green will be returning soon. I found an old nose-biting teacup. Our teacher might have once had a penchant for pranks, but that's all. Found it. Let's see what it says. Lesson plans, notes about being back at Hogwarts, but no mention of rake pick or R, and a recipe for butter cookies. There's nothing suspicious in here. Nothing at all? Let me look. Uh-oh. Oh. Well, what's this? It's a box of glass vials, and it looks rather old. Must have been hidden there for years. And that wispy stuff inside the vials? I don't know, but I've never seen anything like that before. And I bet the OG on these jars stands for Olivia Green. Should we take them with us? Hey, we need to go. Professor Green is on her way here. We're out of time. Quick, let's put everything back and get out of here. We'll meet up later. Uh-oh. Okay. This must be chapter 5, or part 5. Okay. go. Gather the circle of Kana. Or Kana. I never know what to call it. Whatever you call it. All right, gather up, everyone. Professor Green's journal had nothing useful in it, but a search of her office yielded some strange results. We found a hidden compartment containing a box of dust-covered jars full of white, wispy liquid. Those sound like memories to me. They catch a hefty price on the black market, but even I wouldn't sink so low as to sell other people's memories. Perhaps the old DA teacher was into darker trades, though. The vials were all marked OG, which obviously stands for Olivia Green. Perhaps that's why she has nothing but pleasant memories of Hogwarts. Either she or someone else removed the unpleasant ones. But why would someone want to keep unpleasant memories around? Personally, I'd rather have nothing to do with them. I'm not sure. The only way I know for sure is to get a look at the memories ourselves. Then we'll know why they're hidden. To do that, we need a pensieve. And those are hard to come by, even for me. The Circle of Kana is quite resourceful. We can find a pensieve in no time. We just need to... What's all this? Oh, God, not her. Yes. I can't believe you're meeting without me. Of course we are, Marilla. Grogu told us you kidnapped Corey. Oh, he told you about that, did he? Well, did he tell you also met the leader of R? Marilla, don't. You didn't mention that, the leader of R, Grogu. Of course he didn't, because the leader of R is Baby's father. Dun, 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 dun. Uh-oh. Yeah. What? It can't be true. You lied to us, Grogu. Just hear me out. I can explain myself. Can't you just make Marilla disappear? Seriously, just get rid of her. Oh, yeah. No, we could just use like a good old spell. Whatever, a cadaver, or whatever you want to call it. Okay. Almost there. Okay. It was a total shock when I found out. I needed time to think it through. This has happened to me in real time, remember. I don't always know the perfect thing to do next. And this is my dad we're talking about. We understand it's your dad, but it's also the leader R we're talking about. The group responsible for Rowan's death. The whole reason the Circle of Kana exists. You're saying you can't forgive me? I can't speak for everyone, but I'm saying just like you, I need some time to process this. I'll talk to you later, Grogu. Fun. Look what you've done, Marilla. You've officially gone too far. Perhaps now you can finally find out what it feels like to be out in the cold, baby. No, I won't. Unlike you, I'll do all I can to fix this. Good luck with the cold, Marilla. I'm going to go talk to my friends. Well, that's the end for now. After all that. Freaking Marilla. Okay, well, I guess that's the end of this chapter. So this was the chapter, Year 7, Chapter 42. And so we didn't really come into anything really new. This was a chapter called Studying Green. So no real big revelations really from this. Just, Marilla tattling on us on the MC. So, well, we'll see what happens in the next chapter there. I'm going to try to give you a new chapter every couple of days. So stay tuned for Year 7, Chapter 43 in a couple of days, coming days. And thanks for watching my videos. Feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. Like the videos, subscribe to my channel for more videos and stuff. And if you ever want anything you want to see, just leave in the comments section of what you would like to see more of. And these lessons here, I'm not going to do videos on those. Those go really fast. So, okay, well, thanks for watching. And until next time, happy tapping, because this is the way.